Don't wave. I'm still like hunched over. What's up?
Every time you're gonna hunch over, I'm gonna wave. Is that what you asked me for?
No.
You can watch the full podcast, following these links, but don't click here because you'll just pause the video. Click in the description. You have all the links there to follow to
I'm just showing the link.
You're interrupting me. To watch the full podcast, and to watch the additional vlogma content that we do behind the scenes. We do the behind the scenes of this podcast. So we're a little bit late with this one. And I think it's your fault because you were born.
I was born?
You had birth. You had birth.
Oh, I had a happy birth. I had a happy birth, yeah.
You had birth, so we could...
Yeah, I had birthday, boys. I'm a birthday boy.
My birthday didn't interrupt anything.
Yeah, because who cares?
My eyes are falling out.
And I have fantastic sunglasses as a gift from one of the viewers, Kabublin, who's the one who supports this podcast. The only one. No, among other people, but he's the highest, the best.
He's the biggest supporter.
I'm the biggest supporter of things that I like.
I've been supporting. Okay. So I thought about answering some questions that weren't directed to us. So it's like a psychologist answers or a comedian answers. We can pick.
Oh.
And it's like two non-comedians answer comedian questions or something. Are we
both supposed to answer as comedians or one of us supposed to answer as a psychiatrist?
No, we can pick. It could be either a psychology questions, like all the questions, psychology, or like couples therapy questions or stand-up questions.
Oh, I thought it's like couples therapy questions and they're like, I'm beating my wife, and everyone's like, funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we don't do comedy then.
Let's just listen. We're sophisticated people here, okay? I'm a sophisticated.
We do So we're gonna name this two non-psychologists answer psychology questions.
Let's give us more credit.
Couples therapy.
A couple of comedians
answer psychology
questions. Yeah, that would be great.
No, that's terrible.
Isn't that what they used?
Oh, God. Anyway, psychology, right?
I'm Dr. Orniger.
We don't care about you. We're gonna do it by ourselves. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First question.
You shouldn't
have to change for your partner is an extremely silly oversimplification.
You shouldn't change for your partner?
Yeah, you shouldn't have to change for your partner is an extremely silly oversimplification.
Oh, yeah, I would agree. That's stupid to say that.
Yeah, because that can mean so many things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if your partner is like, I feel like you don't hear me because every time I beat you, you still do the same thing over and over again and you don't learn, right? And he wants you to get used to the beat. Yeah, okay, listen. A beating wife.
Okay,
funny.
Comedian.
Comedian
answers.
Right.
Oh, anyway. Beating my wife.
No, seriously.
Actually, if you're it depends. You shouldn't have to change for your partner. You have to change for yourself. And if you want to have a good relationship, then you would have to change some things for the relationship, and that would mean that that's also is changing for your partner because you both benefit. But it's not
it obviously depends if it benefits. I feel like this is like a good rule of thumb. If it benefits only your partner, then don't change.
No, it's like no one will do that. People are doing everything for themselves. No, they do it even if they do something good only for the other person. They feel like they did the right thing. So it's also good for them.
Well, it depends. So like if
or they did the right thing.
Let's imagine you're in a relationship and one of you wants to move to a different city, but the other person wants to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Should you move or should you not? If you're not losing anything by moving, and the person gains a lot, the other person, it's gonna I think that's fine,
But it also depends on what your relationship is like.
Well, how long you've been dating and stuff like that.
And if that would teach him that they can dictate you, how am I dictate? They can dictate you.
Comedian.
Comedians answer.
Beating wife, showing dicks.
Like they can ask you anything and you would just do anything and you don't respect your own,
Yeah, I'm just saying that if it's like beneficial to both of you and your relationship, there's like if one of you smokes and the other person is like, you should stop smoking, it's good for you to stop smoking, right? And if that's kind of the motivation that you lacked before to do it, then, it's good that your partner influenced you.
It's also oversimplification because that can affect your trust and stuff, because then you'll be like, oh my god, are they like quitting because of me? Now if I like notice them like smoking, what if they would be embarrassed to show it to me? And then it's like there's like another trigger for the relationship to like have fights or something. Not that fights are bad and should not exist.
No,
Comedian.
I mean, even if the person like kind of stops smoking but smokes very rarely, occasionally, it's infinitely better than smoking every day.
Well, it depends on the relationship. What if she's like, oh, you betrayed me because you smoked? Or he. Because you promised that... Okay, next question.
Next question.
My boyfriend thinks he should say whatever hurtful thing is on his mind because he values the truth. Comedian.
Let me tell you about boyfriends, okay? I've had many. I can speak on this subject.
Okay.
No, I'm probably the guy from the
Did you ask this question?
Yeah, but I never when I say hurtful things, I don't mean them. So you shouldn't be hurt.
No, truthful.
Oh, what? Oh, truthful. Oh, when I say wait. When I say truthful things and they hurt, I didn't mean them.
Because he values the truth.
Yeah.
What? You're stupid.
Okay, no, that's bullshit, obviously. Dudes are just manipulating to just say whatever the fuck they want because it's the truth. But it's like...
That just sounds like he's like defending himself for just being a jerk.
Yeah. It's not valuable. If you're just gonna say, oh, you're fat today.
You're so fucking annoying. You're such an annoying bitch, but I'm kind of like used to having you, so I'm not gonna break up with you. And that's just the hurtful truth. I just value it very much.
I'm just being honest. No, you just say, you're such a fucking annoying cunt and I love you. Not for that, but for other things.
Don't say the C word. This
Why?
is gonna be on YouTube.
You can.
No, you can't say cunt.
I can't say cunt?
You can't say that.
No.
Comedians.
Comedian.
Okay, next. Well, I think it's just bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
Do we want to know what the psychologist said?
Nah. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a fuck about a professional
made
opinion?
up profession. What do they do actually? No, honestly, I do kind of 10% believe that.
I know.
Because it's like I feel like
you just have no soul. Of course you would believe that.
I feel like most psychologists are just your friends.
No.
Yeah. Because when you talk to them, when you tell them how your shit went, it's kind of like therapy. It's kind of like therapy. It's not like professional therapy, but it's so fucking difficult to find a professional. They're all fucking stupid, bro.
No, but you know what the difference is between talking to your friends and talking to a psychologist?
I think the biggest difference is placebo effect because you believe. Listen. Because you believe that you're talking to a professional, whatever the fuck they're saying is the truth. And that's why you're inclined to believe it. And that's the biggest factor.
But you know that psychologists don't really tell you what you're supposed to do or stuff.
No, I
They
know.
never give you answers to anything. They just help you to not go like around and around
Yeah,
and
yeah,
around and
they help you.
overthink.
Yeah.
They help you to find that like path that.
Yes, they help you
But
to...
friends don't do that. They don't
help-
know how to do that.
They help you to hone in on the thing, like to focus on the thing that actually bothers you. But they're not necessarily give you advice, but they kind of like, well, what do you feel when you say that? And you're like, oh, I feel bad. And you're like, think about that. Like they know, right? It's kind of like...
Oh my God.
It's kind of like, I mean, not all friends, that's definitely a healthier way to do it. But like, man, it's so fucking expensive too. Why don't you just grab the beer with the boys? Just grab a pint with the boys.
Just feel normal.
Yeah, just be.
Why
just,
do I have to be sad?
Just be a normie. So easy.
True.
Grab a pint with the boys.
I don't know what that is.
No, like a pint of beer. Like
Okay, next.
I want some beer right now. With the boy. With them boys.
My boy.
My boy.
My boyfriend can't have female friends. Don't care.
Don't care who said that. Don't care.
Girl posts this. My boyfriend can't have female friends. Don't care. Like, don't care about, like, don't.
She doesn't care
like-
that he can't.
No,
Have?
I don't care. He cannot have girlfriends.
Oh. What a toxic can.
She needs therapy. Not beer with the friends. She needs therapy.
I bet she never had a pint with the boys.
I bet he's her.
She had martini with
I
the
bet
girls.
her boyfriend lets her go to grab a beer with the boys, but he can't have
martini with the girls.
martini with the girls.
Oh my god. True. I feel like there's...
I think that when you first of all, it can be so many things. Like it can be the partner.
It can be him.
He
even.
she can just not trust him and not realize that maybe he's the problem. Maybe it's her problem as well, like just...
Yeah, he could be a problem, technically.
Yeah, he could be.
I think it's both red flag.
But this is so draining, like controlling your partner all the time. Not in making sure he's not talking to any, like even girlfriends. Friends that are girls. Female friends. That's so tiring. I feel bad for her.
Pathetic bitch.
Yeah, fuck her. Whatever.
No.
Next question.
No, I think it's both red flag when you as a person don't have, like, let's say if you're a girl and you have only male friends, that's kind of weird. And if you have
If you're
only
a guy
female,
and you have only male friends,
it's
that's
also
kind of weird.
Yeah. And if you
can't
have
treat,
only female friends, it's also kind
you
of
can't
weird.
treat women like people. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. There's some dudes that are like, I'm only friends with the boys.
I have a girlfriend,
I
but
have
we
sex
don't
with the
talk.
girls.
It's like I don't talk to women.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, but we don't hang out. We just
I hang out with my boys. What am
yeah,
I
I
gay?
hang out. Yeah,
Yeah.
women suck dick. I don't kiss women because
Ew.
that's gay.
I only kiss men.
I don't like them.
There's no dick in there.
I don't like a pussy because I don't like a pussy because there was a dick before. Those people, what do they play on fucking violin? What was that?
No, that's like a...
No, but that's like this.
It's funnier.
That's like this.
No,
That
no,
like.
no. It's funnier.
That's what I imagine.
Comedians.
Do they, if they start dating like a virgin, and then they never had sex with anyone else, would they lick pussy that way?
That's why they look for virgins.
Oh, they just want to lick pussies.
Can I finally
Can I lick
have
some pussy?
that didn't have any dick in it?
I need to lick some pussy right now.
What is that, Squidward?
Yeah, I need to get my dick sucked. I need to get my dick.
Okay, I think we answered that.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a coherent answer to that
No,
question.
really, but
Better than a professional psychiatrist.
is it okay when a girl says that a
No,
boy...
fucking stupid.
Why? Start over.
Woo.
Okay. How do you know your partner is the one? I don't think there's such thing.
If
It's
you're
like it's something
monogamous-
that teenagers come up with, and they're like, "Oh my God, he's the one." When I'm 14.
If they're monogamous, then they're the one. Because they don't have multiple partners. Yeah, that's. I mean, I keep hearing this thing, where it's like dudes will not marry a girl that they've been with for like 6 years, but then they're gonna break up, and then the next chick they're gonna marry in like 2 months.
Yeah, I've heard about these stories. Why does that happen?
So maybe it's some people are saying that like dudes just are not ready for marriage and nothing is gonna change that, and when they're ready, and they're ready like that. It's like, okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna marry. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I also heard that about, like, one guy told me that he was with a girl for a very long time, and she kind of wanted to marry him, and she was hinting, and he wasn't ready. So then the next guy she gets, she just marries him. It's like she didn't care who to marry, she just really wanted to.
I guess it may, yeah, I can definitely imagine it happens for women too.
So weird.
But
Like, I just need to marry someone right now and them to have my babies. I will never get
is that like a part of marriage to
I
get
think
babies?
I think yes. I think she just felt reproductive
urges. What was the question again?
I don't know. Are we? Were we talking to it? How do you know your partner is the one?
Oh, the one. That's why I remembered that thing, because maybe it's like the longer you live and the more people you have relationships with, you're more experienced. And then when you find the
figure
person,
out that there's no one.
No, you just figure out what kind of person you like.
Yeah, but then that's more logical and,
Yeah, and
what
will
person
that
like
not count?
suits your needs.
Yeah, will that not count? You like found the person, it's like, oh, that's the one person
I think when people say the one, it's like they have to feel it with their heart and be like very emotional about it. But then when you have experience, you figure out that, oh, okay, I can't date someone because I feel like they're the one, because they might be crazy.
I think this shows how differently we think about it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Comedians.
I think, like, obviously this like infantile description or like a feeling about like, oh, my other half or whatever. I think it's like all for like teens and young adults, people
That's
with
what
no.
I said from the beginning.
Yeah, but it's like people with no experience. But every normal like older person in a sense, fucking bullshit. It never lasts. It only creates problems.
And there can be like multiple the ones.
Yeah,
like you can feel very like huge feelings to like a few people at least.
At the same time?
No,
Separate
but like
them.
throughout the life, you know that it comes back. This feeling, like it's normal.
Of course. Yeah.
Because if it wouldn't, that would like just be dumb. That's not in nature. You're supposed to fall in love.
If I wouldn't read into like what kind of person might have said that question, and I would just take it as a neutral question, then I would say that, yeah, there are people who are the ones. It just takes a long time, I feel like, to find them, because you don't even understand what things you like or don't like, because you don't have experience with it.
Actually, many people don't even know about themselves what they like and don't like,
No,
just
that's what
in
I
life.
just said.
No, but just like sometimes they don't understand it throughout their life, and when they die, they still don't know it. You know?
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's what you need therapy for.
I
Your
don't
friends
need therapy.
Don't help.
What the fuck?
Go to therapy, I said.